Presentation Convent has a strength of 320 students in grade 10. The ratio between the number of boys and girls in grade 10 was found to be 3:5. What will be the new ratio if 10 more girls are admitted to the class? So it's basically given as the ratio between boys and girls is 3:5. What does this mean? For every 3 boys in the class, there are 5 girls, right? Now, in order to find out the exact count of boys and girls, what can we do? We can multiply by a common multiplication factor, right? So, if we do that, the number of boys can be assumed as 3a and the number of girls can be assumed as 5a, right? And the total strength of the class is found to be 320. So, if we add the count of boys and girls, that is equivalent to 320, right? So, 8a is equivalent to 320. Which means what is the common multiplication factor? 320 divided by 8, that should give us 40, right? Now, what is going to be the number of boys? 3 times 40, which is equivalent to 120. What is the count of girls? 5 times 40, which is equivalent to 200, right? So, the first part is over. Now, what is the question? What will be the new ratio if 10 more girls are admitted? So the old count of girls is 200. Now we are adding 10 more girls. So which means the new count of girls is going to be 210, right? Now let's find out the new ratio. So boys is to girls, new ratio will be 120 is to 210. Now we can cut off the zeros and 4 3s are 12, 7 3s are 21. So the new ratio between the number of boys and girls is found to be 4:7. The same question can be done by using a different approach, the fraction trick. So let's do that way. The ratio between boys and girls is initially given as 3:5, right? What does this ratio mean? For every 3 boys present in the class, there are 5 girls, right? From this, we can easily figure out the fraction of boys in the class. How to do that? 3 out of 8 students are boys, right? So the fraction corresponding to the number of boys will be 3 out of 8. What is the total number of students? 320. So 3 by 8 times 320, that will give us the number of boys, right? So 1 8s are 8, 40 8s are 320. So the count of boys is going to be 120, right? So out of 320, if there are 120 boys, what is going to be the count of girls? Just find the difference between these two, which means the number of girls is going to be 200, right? Now what else is given? What will be the new ratio if 10 more girls are admitted, right? So the count of boys is 120, the count of girls was 200, and if we add 10 more girls, the new count of girls would be 210, right? Now let's find out the new ratio between the boys and girls. So we can cut off the zeros, we can reduce 12 and 21. The ratio would become 4:7. So after adding 10 more girls to the class, the new ratio between boys and girls would be 4:7.